Hey sailors, welcome to the crew. I'm Sailor Janda, and this is my Let's Play of Rule Waves 3 as Great Britain. In the last episode, we built a pocket carrier and advanced our treaty battleship construction quite a lot. And we're now continuing peacetime 1920s, trying to figure out how to allocate our budget amidst, well, really trying to figure out how to allocate our tonnage as we continue to deal with this restrictive treaty we're in. Okay, so that's good. Do I have my tonnages right? Oh, wait, I had 1,000. Oh my god, I was off by 1,000 tons. That's awkward. I could have had an extra 1,000 tons on that carrier, which would have probably counted for a lot. Oh well. Um, hopefully I'm off. Hopefully I'm either not off on the battleships or I'm off in the right direction also. Royal Sovereigns commissioned a colonial crisis with Italy, huh? If it leads to war, we are prepared to fight it. Supermarine swordfish is ready. Rebellion in Albania continues. Tensions are very high with Italy. We're not actually allied to Austria-Hungary, but we're gonna fight this war on their behalf anyway. The Rodneys will be rebuilt in a turn. We are violating the treaty again because we just finished Collingwood. We are gonna scrap Jofu now. Sorry, Jofu. Had to happen sometime. Rodneys will be done shortly. I still don't actually know if I'm correct on treaty tonnage here. No, I'm off by 900 tons. How am I off by 900 tons? What happened here? I did this with a calculator. Hmm. Well, that is not good. Why am I off by 900 tons? I don't think there's any way to fix that except to wait until we get into a war. And I'm off by 2,000 here? What happened? Hmm. Man, I'm bad at math. Okay, well, maybe the war will start and we'll just commission her anyway. Rodneys are reconstructed. Our monthly balance is ridiculously positive. Hmm. How did I end up off there? I don't know. Well, okay. Here's what we're gonna... We'll just hold her here. It's a waste of money, but we'll just hold her there for now. Uh, we will rebuild the New Zealands with... the best guns? Yes. These aren't, I think. Yep. She does have secondary director already. Let's put on an advanced director. Let's put on... Increased elevation she has already, so no. Cancel. She should have some AA directors, and she should have some AA, though. She can actually fit a lot more of it than... although at the cost of a weight problem, but that's alright. It's not a terrible weight problem, I don't think. Okay, this seems fine. I could cut a couple of 5-inch guns to really fix the weight problem, but I don't really want to. Just accept having it a little. I don't think it'll be that bad. Rebuild those three. Let's rebuild the Indomitables as well, since we still have the money. With, let's see, we can't put better torpedo defense on, huh? That's a shame. Bulging is not really a viable option for a battle cruiser, I have to say. I could probably replace these with a treaty battle cruiser that's better or as good, but I really don't want to. I'm hoping we'll break the treaty shortly. So, upgrade the 12-inch guns. Upgrade the 5-inch guns. Oh, I didn't even notice that button before. I just started looking for it. Delete these submerged torpedo tubes. Add a couple of AA directors, and AA to go with them. How are we looking? Still not a battleship. Oh, I didn't even put the advanced director on. Okay. Alright, that's decent. Why does it think they're battleships? I guess because 27 knots is not that crazy fast anymore, huh? Then because the armor. Let's rebuild them. And then the Vengeance class needs to be rebuilt as well. Better guns. Better guns. I already have increased elevation and director. How did the Rodneys end up not having that? Whatever. Guns and coal-fired still. And only torpedo defense 1. Oh well. And delete these. Add an AA director, add a bunch of AA. Okay. Yes, and I still didn't remember to actually, there we go. Oil fuel. I can't easily convert, I mean, I have to replace the machinery in order to make it oil firing, right? Oh, I'm exceeding the topside equipment limit? Wasn't a second ago. Oh, it's because the better director. Yes, that's all good. So let's rebuild these. Okay, almost all our capital ships are now rebuilding. Hopefully that's not a problem for when the war with Italy starts. And then next, ooh, that's an 8-month rebuild for the Vengeances and Indomitables too. Why? Oh, because we're replacing the main guns, probably? Yeah, must be. I thought we did not do that for the Rodneys, because they have 14-inch guns. Okay, so it's the main gun replacement, yeah. That will make it a bit awkward if the war starts this turn, but, ambassador from the USA, I would sooner go to war. I really thought we were going to have a war with the US there, but they kind of backed down. Or, I don't know, tensions fell apart. New Japanese medium bomber. Oh, tensions with Italy collapsing as well. We can maybe still provoke war, but... Destruction, an alliance with Spain. We'll be stronger alone, unencumbered by alliances. Because I want to increase... Oh, that only increased tension with Spain. Lame. But it kind of makes sense that Italy would be happy that we declined the alliance, but still. Okay. Now what do I spend money on? Can't believe I was 900. I thought I used a calculator for this. How did I end up 900 tons off? That's just embarrassing. Oh well. There should be rumors. We were almost at war. Okay, so those will be done in 4 months. Then, what's this? Hold on. Okay, nothing important. So then, you know what? We need to rebuild all our cruisers with advanced fire control as well. Advanced director, that is. So let's do that. And then we will look into new light cruisers and destroyers, I suppose. So you get better 5-inch, much better 5-inch, in fact. That's good. And you can get advanced director, and you can get increased elevation, and anything else major? Yeah. But we're just dealing with that. Oh, that was one of the big problems with the Andromedas, right? Nothing I can do to change that now, really. Well, technically, would delete this turret and add this turret, but I think that would really balloon the cost of this rebuild. It sure would. Yeah. That was the problem with these, though, and that's what I had to fix with the creases. I was wondering about that a minute ago when I was recording the 1920 special. Okay, so upgrade those. Increased elevation. Toss in a couple, maybe just one AA director because they weigh so much, and this is just a cruiser. Toss in some AA. Okay. Oh. I didn't put the new director on. Anything else? Oh, we're now over our topside equipment limit. Anything else? Slightly overweight. I'm aware. Don't care. Rebuild all those. And better rebuild the creases too. Better 5-inch. Director, sure. Anything I'm missing? Oh, I didn't actually put the fire control on. I keep doing that. Let's get a bunch of AA on here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, 2 tons overweight really doesn't matter. Oh, that's gonna be really expensive. Oh boy. It's only a 3-month rebuild though. The budget should last that long, theoretically. Improved hydrophones, better ASW capacity. Bolton Paul Bowfighter has become underpowered. Anti-Spanish rebellion on the Philippines. Oh, that's gonna hurt. No, that's gonna help. Hey, the displacement limit for light cruisers is up to 10,000 tons. Now we really need new light cruisers. Improved watertight hatches for damage control. Improved landing guidance systems. Well, working on them. Okay, yeah, that didn't work. Somehow our budget is now much worse. We're gonna have to halt a bunch of these rebuilds for a turn. Hopefully a bunch of these will be finished this turn, and then, yeah. Then the budget will be fine again. No, on halt. Oh, those aren't halted. Unhalt all these. Okay. Let the next 2 finish. Yeah. Why did only 1 finish? Whatever. Rebellion in Albania continues, but tensions with Italy have sadly fallen to the point that it no longer looks like war is imminent. Okay, those are all rebuilt. Let's start rebuilding the light cruisers. The conquests with, although I was planning to replace a bunch of them, but never mind, we'll give them some. All we're gonna do is toss on a little bit, like a very small rebuild like this, so yeah. Won't cost that much. And it would take ages to replace all of them anyway, so get them all rebuilt. All 12 of them. There we go. Outstanding. This will ensure the security of our nation. Improved oil burners, weight saving, new Tempest version, which is faster, longer ranged, and tougher. So that's a pretty good couple of upgrades they brought into that, actually. Thanks, Bolton Paul. Okay, that mostly raised tensions with the US and Germany, which are not really who I want to fight, but it'll work. Okay, so the conquests are all rebuilding. We have piles of cash. Oh god, if I take all the Minervas in hand for rebuild, our foreign stations are going to become just apocalyptic. Well, what can I even rebuild them with? Well, Advanced Director. Plus Director secondaries. Dual purpose secondaries. Dangerously top heavy. Oh, but you can't have director secondaries on CLs yet. Why is it so... Oh, that hurts. That's part of it. Let's remove those. Saved a lot of weight, too. I don't know why. I ended up having that. Did I not give the Minerva's colonial service? Is that the problem with them? How would I not have checked that? Holy cow. That's a ridiculously stupid oversight if I didn't. Oh, no, they did. I just can't change it when I'm rebuilding. Okay. Okay. So let's see if we can get dual purpose. Advanced director. Weird question. If I were to, like... No, that puts way problematic on tonnage. Okay. So it's not as simple as ripping some guns out. Okay, so then just director, a director, remove this. Oh, add the advanced director. Oh, I can't have this, but I can have this, right? Oh, but then that costs a lot. Okay, that's fine though. Yes? Yes, okay. Alright. This is crazy. This is gonna... Our foreign stations. That's fine. Everything's fine. Um... Well, let's see here. Okay, that's half. Um... Just, Okay. Just had to put the entire rest of the fleet on foreign stations in order to prevent the Minerva rebuilds from immediately causing my... I'll be fired immediately with that large a difference, probably. Like, that's really bad. No. Working on heavier depth charges, working on fixed zone AA, rebellion in the Philippines continues. All the Minervas will be done in just a couple turns, which is good, because a rebellion in Shanghai? Unbelievable. Is this because of my foreign stations problem? One of our agents has been caught in France. Well, they're a hero of the nation, I tell you. Secondary director for CL. Struggling with damage control and quadruple turrets. Tensions are high with pretty much everybody, but it's been 5 years almost, and we have not been able to get a war and break the treaty yet. 14 cruisers reconstructed. Definitely go for the win there. Rebellion in Shanghai continues again. Okay. Hey, the Minervas are all back in service. Let us immediately put all of them on foreign stations, please. Because that is desperately needed. And then, okay, first, let's take the battleships, battle cruisers off of foreign stations, because those are the most expensive. And then the Creases. And then the Andromedas, if we can get away with it. Which we allegedly can. I don't know that we really can, but we allegedly can. Pretty much the whole fleet's been rebuilt in the last 2 to 3 years, so that's nice. So now it is a matter of better light cruisers and better destroyers. And trying to find tonnage for carriers somewhere. Possibly we scrap the Andromedas. That might be the solution, honestly. Or, actually, we could scrap a few battle cruisers. That might be the way to go. Especially if we're still going to be stuck in the treaty. Like, the value of battle cruisers is starting to decline. We have a lot compared to most everybody else, too. We could probably scrap, like, the Indomitables with just one replacement, maybe, and build a couple of carriers with the leftover tonnage. That might be the way to do it at this point. Okay. So these are all good. The only problem is half the fleet is scattered to, like, the ends of the earth. Could we have them all, please, return to Northern Europe? I'm gonna have to click on literally every sector in the, every sea zone in the whole map, probably. Although not every sea zone, because they can't have gotten that far. They can only have traveled 3 months worth of distance. Apparently that's gotten some of them pretty far. Did anybody make it into the Pacific? Doesn't look like it. Except this guy. You know what? That is why we have a problem in Shanghai, though. Because all of my ships that were holding it down have gone. So let's have, let's see. Did somebody make it to the Indian Ocean? Yes. Let's just have you continue on to, Southeast Asia real quick. No, Northeast Asia even. Let's have you temporarily continue on to Northeast Asia and make sure that rebellion gets put down. Be a shame to lose Shanghai to a rebuild. So now, okay, there's that battlecruiser thing to look into. I think the first thing to look into is probably the light cruisers. Although the conquests are only, well, to be fair, time has been ticking away fast here. The conquests are now almost 10 years old because I've gotten through like 4 years in the last hour. But they're still not exactly ancient, but okay. So let's say we can afford, there's 12 of them? Yeah. We can afford about an extra 100 tons. We can't build bigger than about 8,000 tons. Currently, they have 6 6-inch, 6 4-inch, 3-inch belt, 2-inch deck, and they make 28 knots. What can I do with a modern design? Yes, this has got to be roughly the idea. Plus this, plus... Wow, the AI has pretty much come up with it here. Wow. Armor is the thing that we're lacking, but on the other hand... Wow. Scrap the mines. Okay, that's a no. Gotcha. Okay. This is... Oh, okay. That's what you've really... Oh, boy. We don't necessarily need Torpedo Defense 3, but we do need... Okay, we can get that back by doing this. And maybe we could even get armor back, eh? No, not deck armor. Okay, hold on. What do you penetrate? Yeah, see, these guns, they don't... I mean, 3 inches of belt is actually enough to make a difference. I mean, it makes a significant difference versus 2 inches of belt. At long range, it makes us almost immune to equivalent guns. so I want that 3-inch belt still. This is the tonnage limit. The designer here actually kind of knew what I was going for, though. 8 6-inch guns, 4 twin turrets, A, B, X, Y, 8 4-inch secondaries, 4 twin above water torpedo mounts, which are kind of important for modern light cruisers. Advanced director, AA, nothing heavy, but AA. Torpedo defense, 30 knot speed. I think I can't drop below that. I mean, it went for 32 knots, but I obviously have made some changes now. Not that. Don't worry about that. So is this the place to make the sacrifice? Maybe it is. Against 6-inch guns, that is the place to make the sacrifice. Against heavier guns, I think it's going to be more of a problem. And now we have too much weight. I could build this on 7,800 tons. Huh. Well, okay, and then how much weight would I need? I mean, how much displacement to get that extra deck? 8,500. For half an inch of deck armor? I don't know about that. Yeah. Oh. We can't get secondary director. That's fine. That's not the problem. Yeah, that 2-inch deck is just not possible. Not without a large increase in displacement. And cutting the belt to 2.5 inches does not make up for it. It almost makes up for it, but not entirely. And the data suggests that against peer ships, which is what I have to calculate against. I mean, I was talking about larger ships, but really, okay, something with 8-inch guns is just gonna blast through our armor. Like, we can just pretty much guarantee it will anyway. So we've just got to think about things with 6-inch guns. Against 6-inch guns, it would appear that currently still having a 3-inch belt is a lot more useful than having a 2-inch deck. So let's go with this for armor. 30 knots speed, 8 6-inch guns and 4 twin turrets, AB, XY. 8 4-inch guns, dual purpose. AA, not much, but what we can fit. 4 twin torpedo tubes, deck. 3-inch belt, 1.5-inch deck. I am very happy with this design, actually, and we can fit it into 7,800 tons, which is just lovely. That will actually save us 1,200 tons overall in the fleet. So we're going to go with that, and we're going to replace all the conquests as quickly as we can. And then... oh, replacing the destroyers is going to be hard, huh? I forgot that those are included in our total tonnage limit. So I could only replace the Fames with equivalently sized destroyers, basically. I mean, we have 2,000 tons to play with. We actually have 3,200 tons to play with, assuming I replace the Minervas with 100-ton, or the Conquests with 100-ton smaller ships. So 3,200 tons to play with, and we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 Fames. So I can't even quite replace them with 1,100 tonners, let alone 1,400 tonners. And I don't have the most destroyer tonnage either. Man, the USA is, to be fair, their treaty limit is 20,000 tons higher than me, but they also just don't have any heavy cruisers. Nobody, still, even under the treaty, people are starting to build heavy cruisers, but there's still not that many around. I still think they're worth having around, though. More in this era as battle cruisers become a little less worth building. Okay, but so we can't really afford to replace the Fames. Maybe we can rebuild them, yeah? Let's see here. If I replace the machinery, if I replace these with 5-inch twin turrets, is that allowed? Ah, a displacement of 1,100 tons is recommended for 5-inch guns. I see. If I upgrade the secondaries. Okay, what if I have 4-inch twin turrets? Improved director. New machinery. Dual purpose. Toss some light AA on just for extra fun. Oh, maybe replace some of these with, yeah. Huh. You know, this is, I don't know what fraction of a hull destroyer this is, probably a considerable fraction, but this would make the Fames a lot more workable without ruining my tonnage limit, because this, okay, effectively, we go from 2 to 4 4-inch guns, plus 4 3-inch guns. We keep 8 torpedo tubes. We... Hey, Hidehara. We can have 10 mines now. And we can have a bit of AA as well. And we can be 2 knots faster. Let's do it. I literally have nothing else to plausibly spend money on. Let's do it. That's a lot of money. Oh, you have, where'd you go? You have your own destroyer now. Congratulations. Okay, so all of these have just been rebuilt. We're rebuilding the destroyers now, because that's the situation we're in. So really, I guess with our money, we're going to want to lay down all the Bristols. And then we'll see about this battle cruiser carrier swap thing I was thinking about. Build bigger docks. Even though we haven't got any ships remotely that size. And we're not allowed to build any ships that size, but... Damn it, Prime Minister, what's the problem? No improved quadruple turrets, no ROF and reliability penalty? Yeah, that'll probably happen. Okay, the rebels in Albania have won, so the Italians have been forced to grant them independence. Italy, how did you screw that up? Surely your entire fleet is in the Mediterranean, no? Yeah? I can only assume the Austro-Hungarians have something to do with this. That would make sense. How's my Shanghai thing going? Still in rebellion? Or did I deal with that? No, still in rebellion. Well. Didn't I tell you to go to Northeast Asia? Yeah. It's a little easier to do as the US, because you don't... If you can make them fight on the East Coast, then you can really focus all your air-based construction and stuff there. I was just thinking about fighting the US as Britain, and I think it'd be harder to do in reverse. Especially because the only battleships they kept are all over 30,000 tons. Although they scrapped 2 of the 30,000 tonners, I think, to build treaty battleships, which is certainly interesting. as a choice. They'll have more holes, but worse ones. I don't know if that's a great idea. Okay, so we're rebuilding all these. I'm gonna lay down what? Oh, we're 42,000 tons in arrears on foreign stations. Why? Okay. We're gonna have to put all the Andromedas on foreign stations, I guess. And a couple of conquests also, probably. That is ridiculous. We have a problem here, honestly. I got 14 dedicated colonial cruisers. You would really think they would hold this down, but apparently not. Minor allies threatened by a neighbor. Back them on conditionally. Use setting. Golden Fall Firefly C. Faster. Longer ranged, slightly. Okay. New naval patrol aircraft option. It is slower, but longer ranged and tougher. So, yeah, I'll take it. Oh, there's a rebellion in Guantanamo Bay as well. Okay, the Spanish Empire is collapsing. That is what you get for being Spain, I guess. How much per turn if I lay 12 of these down? 19,000. Yeah, we can't quite do that. Let's lay down 6 for a start. And then once the destroyer rebuilds are finished, we can probably lay down another 6. Thanks for watching, sailors. Hope you enjoyed. New parts will be up every other day, or you can watch live on Twitch. If you did enjoy, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Have a nice day, sailors. This is Sea Lord Jenda, signing off.